Hello there, collectors. It's Steven here with another Pacific Rim Uprising action figure video for you. I did one of these over the summer to highlight some of the Robot Spirits figures that Tamashii Nations was making, and I figured I would do another one because that one did really well, and it seemed like you guys liked that. So we'll do a new one for New York Comic Con. So really quick, a totally different note. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading videos. I'm recovering from my shoulder surgery still. Turns out it was just a little teeny tiny bit worse than what they were thinking, but I'm doing pretty all right myself, and I should be back to doing something within the next week. So yeah, once again, some more videos are just going to have to be delayed a little bit, but yeah, I just can't shoot those videos. But anyway, what are we going to be talking about in this video today? We have another player in the Pacific Rim Uprising action figure game, and that is Diamond Select Toys. Yeah, they're in the game now. And at New York Comic Con, we had some new figures revealed by Tamashii Nations in the Robot Spirits line, and in a new line they are debuting for Pacific Rim Uprising that is actually kind of similar to an older line that they had for Ultraman figures. Then we are going to round off the video with just some of my thoughts on Pacific Rim Uprising figures and Pacific Rim in general. I think that'd be pretty neat to talk about, to get my opinion in there. So before we go ahead and get the video actually started, I just want to give you guys a reminder that the first wave of Pacific Rim Uprising figures from Bandai are still available for pre-order on Amazon. We would have the first 3 Robot Spirits figures, and we have the first Soul of Chogokin figure, which would be Gypsy Danger. So if you're interested in picking those up, there is a link in the description down below, so this way you can go ahead and get your orders in, because these figures look absolutely awesome. So first up, we're going to be talking about Diamond Select Toys and what they will be offering. So all of this information comes from Yahoo, and I will go ahead and I will source that with a link in the description for you. And basically, I'm going to be summarizing everything that comes from this article for you guys, along with some neat pictures. So first up, we have 3 Jaegers revealed for you to purchase. And what we have here is we have Gypsy Avenger, which will be released. And as you can see, we do have some accessories which comes with this Jaeger action figure. We do have Bracer Phoenix as well, which is looking really awesome, and we actually get to see a little bit of that gun mode, which was teased in the solicitation information for the Robot Spirits figure, which is pretty neat. It's good to actually see something, you know, in hand, in concrete, whatever you want to say there. And then we also have Saber Athena, which is shown here. Is it Athena? Athena, whatever you want to call it. Saber Athena. And we get at least 1 sword as shown in this picture for Yahoo. Now, something of note, these figures are on display at New York Comic Con, and my good buddy Ultrazilla over on his Facebook page is there on the show floor, and he is posting pictures on his Facebook page, so there are more pictures for you to check out there. So the biggest, juiciest, most awesome piece of information from this article is also that there will be 2 different versions of all the Jaeger figures released. We will have a deluxe version at $24.99, which will be available pretty much everywhere, online retailers, specialty shops, and this will include the figure plus all of the different accessories that they will be coming with. However, there will be a streamlined, whatever that means, I'm assuming just bare bones figure, available at Toys R Us for $20. Keep this in mind when I come to my thoughts at the end. So alongside this, we also get some more cool information where they have confirmed Titan Redeemer and Guardian Bravo will also be released. And we also have a confirmation that they will be releasing some figures from the previous movie. Now, Bandai's deal for Pacific Rim Uprising figures is that they can only touch characters from the previous movie only if they showed up in Uprising in some way. That's how they're able to do the Soul of Chogokin Gypsy Danger. Now, my thoughts on that is Knifehead shows up in the teaser, What is a Jaeger, that they showed during San Diego Comic-Con. He's actually shown in a reflection on one of the Jaegers, so maybe that's how they're doing it, but whatever. But the last bit of information from the Yahoo article is that they're also confirmed to do kaiju figures. And on the show floor at New York Comic Con, we do have this brute here. This picture was taken by Ultrazilla, so big shout out to him. Again, check out his Facebook page and check out his YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. And I gotta say, this thing is awesome. The Jaegers are estimated to be in the 7-inch range, and considering this thing is massive looking just from this picture alone, look at that placard there. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. What is this kaiju's name? Don't know. Ultrazilla didn't know as well. He said that there wasn't any information that he could see. So at this time, I'm just going to go ahead and call him Mystery Kaiju for the rest of the video. So yeah, Mystery Kaiju is looking pretty cool. And if you think you're going to be really cool and post in the comments after this video is uploaded and, you know, we get the awesome Uprising trailer tomorrow, or we get official solicitation information coming out in the next few weeks or months, and you come back to the video and you comment trying to correct me, I just want you to reflect on your life choices, and I want you to see where you're at in your life, okay? Okay, so to sum up, Diamond Select Toys, we have 3 Jaegers coming in spring of next year, $25 at the deluxe price point, available pretty much everywhere. And then we have a streamlined version for $20 available at Toys R Us. More Jaeger figures confirmed, some stuff from the previous movie, and Kaiju will be available. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and talk about what Tamashii Nations has on the show floor at New York Comic Con, and I gotta say, they really stepped up their game, and they have quite a bit to show, even if it would just be 2 old things and 2 new things. Very, very cool. So here is a whole shot of their Jaeger display, and you're gonna notice that there is one standout, sleek new Jaeger on display, but let's break it down and let's talk about what new stuff was announced. First and foremost, we finally have Saber Athena solicited for release in March of next year. So Saber Athena here comes with a whole bunch of cool stuff, including 2 smaller swords, 1 bigger sword, so this way you can have Saber slash up whatever it would need to, and we also get alternate hand parts. So Saber Athena is looking really cool. I'm liking this one. Not a lot of detail in the promotional pictures, but yeah, that's something I want to talk about at the end of the video. So we'll leave it at that. Saber Athena, 3 different swords, extra hands, and it's at $30. Next up, we have a Jaeger, which honestly, this guy really does look like a Gundam to me. Maybe close to a Zaku or something along those lines. But yeah, we have Guardian Bravo. Now, Guardian Bravo, here are the promotional pictures right here in front of you. And I gotta say that they're a little bit misleading. Why? Because, yes, we do see all of the nice points of articulation, well, a good amount of them anyway, and we do see that we have some extra hands. However, something that is completely missing from the pictures but is mentioned in the official solicitation information, Guardian Bravo has graphene whips. That's right, it looks like it's got some energy whips going on there. They're nice and translucent plastic. They're purple. Gotta say, this is super duper sweet, and for $30 in March of next year, this is definitely going to be on my pre-order list. So if you thought that the chain swords were absolutely bonkers in the first movie alongside Elbow Rocket and Chest Rockets, Obsidian Fury, the new Jaeger revealed on the show floor, is definitely going to crank this up to a whole other notch because we have orange chainsaws coming out of the forearms. That's right, this thing is knuckin' futz. I am loving this. Probably my favorite Jaeger revealed so far. Awesome, I love it. Optional hand parts to go alongside those chainsaws, standing around 7 inches tall, $30 in March. You really can't get better than Obsidian Fury here. Yeah, I'm really loving this thing. Like I said before, $30 in March. The next one is something that's a little disheartening for some. Others, they may not care, but let's talk about it. We have the Sofubi spirits, or the Sofubi spirits, Raijin, not SH Monster Arts. So as you can guess by the name, Sofubi, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of the Sofubi spirits, but whatever. This is a vinyl figure. Minimal points of articulation, if any, are available, but it stands a little bit taller than 8.5 inches. So yeah, this is a very, very upsetting piece of information, guys. Well, in some regards. No SH Monster Art shown. At this time, there's no mention that they will be doing SH Monster Arts figures, period. And this guy's $40. So he's big. He's big. He's a big vinyl. $40. Lots of detailing here. You can see him doing battle with Gypsy Avenger. So that's really cool. But it really does seem like Bandai's taking the budget line stuff with Pacific Rim Uprising. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe Raijin is something like a jobber figure. And I don't know. Maybe Raijin is something like a jobber kaiju that it's going to show up for maybe 5 minutes and just get killed. Maybe something like Mutavore or Trespasser or something like that. And, you know, we really shouldn't be too upset that this is getting just a vinyl. Maybe we're going to get a Slattern at some point down the line, or a Slattern equivalent, and it's going to have an SH Monster Arts or something like that. But yeah, Raijin, $40. It's a vinyl. So as far as I know, that is all of the new information which has come out of New York Comic Con for Pacific Rim Uprising action figures from Diamond Select Toys and from Tamashii Nations. So, my thoughts, what's going on, what am I thinking about, what am I complaining about, what am I loving, what am I hating, what am I absolutely adoring, what am I holding up on high? Let's start with Diamond Select Toys. So, Diamond Select Toys, they are in a price range which is extremely affordable, right? I'm not saying that Robot Spirits aren't, but you hear me out here. Diamond Select Toys, they seem to be the spiritual successor to what NECA released. From what I've been hearing, they're about 7 inches tall on the show floor, like I said before. So that goes in line perfectly with what NECA released for the first movie. So depending on how Diamond Select Toys goes about releasing their original Pacific Rim movie figures, we can just go ahead and substitute the NECA figure. So, you know, if something just doesn't necessarily tickle your fancy from Diamond Select Toys, we already have stuff that's available on the market, or you may already have on your shelf, which already fills that role. So that is fantastic. And for those of you who don't like NECA quality, and believe me, I'm right there alongside with you. Okay. Diamond Select Toys fills that spot wonderfully. And to be honest, it's a much, much better alternative than that. Bandai. First and foremost, I've got to say that they have a touch and try event going on. And Ultrazilla, surprise, surprise, since he's on the show floor, actually has a video up where he is singing praises for Gypsy Avenger. They have Gypsy Avenger alongside some accessories, and they have a few of them on display for a touch and try. So definitely check that video out. There should be a card popping up. But the main thing that I really want to touch on there, no SH Monster Arts. Why? Why are there no SH Monster Arts? I could imagine that maybe behind the scenes there was just like a shotgun process where they were given permission, they were given the rights, licensing agreements, whatever, and they were able to just get everything out the door really quick, and they could just get the product on the market. And this Sofubi Spirits line is their answer, because maybe they just 3D printed Raijin and that's their answer, and it was more or less just getting it out on time with the movie. But no SH Monster Arts? What? Also, notice that there are no bioluminescent lines on Raijin. Just a few little dots here and there. So pretty much all of the kaiju in Pacific Rim had them, but not here. Maybe that's a CG issue thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit nitpicking, but whatever. But my hope is, since Knifehead was shown in a reflection on the trailer that we saw at San Diego Comic-Con, here's to hoping that maybe we can get a Kokyo Kyok kaiju or two from the Pacific Rim universe, because that would be really amazing for me. I would love, absolutely, in more ways than one, an SH Monster Arts figure to come out of Bandai, because I really want them to go toe-to-toe with NECA and to really show people that, hey, if we can get a lot of money into these figures and we just pay a little bit more, then we can definitely get something that is of astronomically better quality. Which leads me to the next point, NECA. I think I'm going to do a longer video on this, but I'm going to keep this very short. I think that between Diamond Select Toys and Tamashii Nations, Bandai, it's clear to me that everything that NECA promoted with them trying to say, we have to release multiple versions of these figures and we can't include all of the accessories in one go because of price, because of demand, because of this, because of that, because of the other. It financially doesn't work out. Diamond Select Toys is doing it all in one go at $25. Bandai, they're doing it all in one go at $30, and they're including more points of articulation, and they're probably going to be including more accessories. Quality of the materials will probably be better than Diamond Select Toys, but you got to consider the source here. Bandai is, Bandai here. They're primarily a collector brand, but I kind of feel like NECA tried to play a wannabe expert in knowing the market, and they really didn't know what they were talking about. It kind of seems to me like they were just jerking everyone around that, oh, this is what we have to do, there's no way around it, and it clearly was not. Because we have two companies who are storming the market with a ton of product, and not only are they doing it at about the same price range as NECA, they're including more stuff. So I'm going to do a longer video on that. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, because that might be something that will happen sooner if you guys want to see that video sooner rather than later. But yeah. So that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, however you guys wanted to handle that. And I am, again, very sorry, but my shoulder is out of commission, so I can't really work on videos too much aside from something like this. So be sure to subscribe so this way once my shoulder gets back into action, which actually should be next week. Therapy should be starting tomorrow, technically, and I should be able to use it enough so this way I can reach over the table. So again, subscribe so this way you know when videos go live, and any form of channel support would be great, whether it be watching videos all the way to the end or even picking up a t-shirt from Steven's Toy Shop, right? Thank you guys so much. Again, I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart, and I will catch you all in the next video.